Rejection, the catalyst of change. How is rejection defined? The loose definition of rejection is not accepting, a denial of a submission. And in basketball, when going to the hoop for a slam dunk and someone knocks the ball out of your hands, why do you consider rejection as the catalyst of change? I have experienced rejection several times over my life and suspect that period of my life will not end until I'm no longer among the living. Rejection is a catalyst for change for me because it sparks something in me. It prompts me to look at things differently than how I previously looked at them. Example, like in the episode of Window Shopping Part 1, the rejection received in not getting the car I wanted taught me a valuable lesson. And investigating things that I want, see if I am able to maintain that thing when I get it. It taught me how to count the cost associated with such a purchase and that the rejection, when presented in a manner that is digestible, can be resolved sooner and give way to moving on a bit quicker. Rejection as a catalyst of change prompts you to look deeper into the rejection. Was it the right time to approach this or that? Were there other steps in the preparation process that could have been done differently? Are you asking the wrong person? How was your approach? What are your lessons learned? Another life example is being rejected for something you want to purchase. Ouch. You got yourself worked up. You made the decision that this was the right time and the right moment. You get all of the paperwork together and go in with your head held high and with great expectations, only to be met with a not at this time. You will receive your notice in the mail. With disappointment in the frontal lobe, you now need to make a decision on what to do next. Do you go to another and see if you can get approved? Do you wait for the letter so that you can get the details? I have done both, and sometimes the approval came with the second, and sometimes not. When I waited for the letter, I read it and decided that I had to make some adjustments to ensure that I would not be rejected the next go around. Rejection in relationships is one of the hardest to deal with. First, let's begin with rejection of oneself. Yes, I know. Jamie is always going to be describing herself before she goes to others. Well, I know me best, so this is why I divert to me. I had my moments of rejection over the years and anticipate that I will have more as long as I am breathing. I am not everyone's cup of tea, bag of chips, candy of choice, drink of water. I must be hungry and thirsty while writing this. Anyway, I expect that I do not receive the approval of everyone. I know and do not know that there will be those who reject my thoughts and opinions, which is fine, as we are all free will thinking human beings, allowed to share our own thoughts and opinions. Even those who may approve of me today may not approve of me in the future, and that will be okay as well. I cannot and will not try to control the rejection of me. I do not have that power over anyone but myself. I work daily not to reject me, not to think of myself as not being worthy of being here. I was before and have experienced those thoughts of rejection several different moments in my life. My hope is that I don't go back to the state of rejection of self ever again, yet I do not know what the future holds and how I will respond. My hope is that I am building my approval muscles now to help combat those thoughts of rejection when they show up in the future. The biggest thing with rejection is that when you are rejected, the rejector can elect to tell you why or why not you were rejected. If they tell you why, you can decide to change or not. If they don't tell you, you can still decide to change or not. The final decision is up to you if you want to use rejection as a catalyst of change or if you want to stay right where you are. By no means have I built my approval muscles up enough that I am not impacted by The rejection, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and financially. I do, from moment to moment, have to pause and process through what happened, why it happened, will it happen again, who was it from, and am I going to change for the next time? Rejection, when used as a tool for a catalyst of change, could be the spark that helps to get realigned, rejuvenate, reflect, and release. How will you use rejection to prompt positive adjustments or changes in your world?